Hey Capricorns, welcome. So this is your timeless reading. We're going to look at some good stuff that's coming in for you and some challenges as well, and then get you some advice. So to start, we're going to look at the planetary influences that you have going on around you at this time. All right, so we have the third house of early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. We have that cardinal energy with change, instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. And then we also have that Leo energy with self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. So I feel like it is time for you to make a change and explore. So there may be schooling that you may be interested in, or some additional training that you can gain to expand your perspective on something. So where is it that you've been looking, where you've been seeking guidance, or you've thought about gaining more education? Okay, so you're really being called to do that, because I feel like it's a matter of you having the bravery and the strength and courage to explore it and to go down that path. Okay, so this is going to be a change. Clearly. So it's like you've been thinking about this, you've been pondering this, and now it's time for the change. It's time to have the courage to change. Okay? And to get that information that you want and desire. So let's see what else. What other accomplishments do we have here? Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so one thing you should know is that you definitely have everything that you need to go ahead and get started. So I feel like whatever this is, whatever desires that you have, whatever goals that you have, if you think like you don't have the money or you don't have the right credits to take that course, whatever it is, you have what you need. You absolutely do. And you will receive anything that you need in divine timing. So it's a matter of what it is that you want and desire, and you taking the steps toward it. That's what you're being guided to do. So we also have, let me try to move this down a little bit. No, well, it looks like it can fit. Hopefully you can see that. Let me know if you can't here. But we have our Six of Pentacles here with really sowing the seeds for your desires. Yeah, you're planting seeds. And I feel like there may be a connection here, some soul family here that you're assisting, or that's assisting you. Okay, so I feel like this may not just be about you. This may be about a partnership or some opportunity that you're coming into where you may be learning. Or again, like you and a friend or a family member, someone in your tribe, deciding like, you know what, okay, we're going to start school this semester. We're going to, both try this program or what have you. But yeah, so you do have support on the 3D here with soul family. And I would say to also, this is for some of you, it's not for everyone, but this is a very specific message for some of you, to definitely just connect with tribe that has your best interest in mind. Because along the way, you may encounter someone that reveals themselves to you and reveals who they truly are. So when they show you who they are, believe them and believe the motives that you're seeing and feeling, not just what's being said. Okay? So trust in yourself and trust that you know what there is to know, and that you'll make the appropriate decisions, and you will, because things will balance themselves out, because we're talking about accomplishments here. So this is you coming into that knowing and seeing it and avoiding it and letting justice play out. Okay, so what other accomplishments do we have here for Capricorn? What other accomplishments? Alright, so you definitely have some blessings coming to you. So it's through this learning. It's through this learning. So whatever it is that you are deciding to embark on, it's going to be fruitful. Like there's blessings coming to you as a result of that. Okay, so it's some learning, some additional training that you're receiving, some guidance that you're receiving. It's becoming a blessing. So it may be like you need to, I don't want to say like step away from work, but maybe it's like you don't want to be working as much, like cutting your overtime down, or really structuring your day in a way that you are able to do this and accomplish this and receive this additional training or guidance or information. Okay, so you may want to take a look at that and see how you can better structure your day and your schedule so that you are able to accomplish and receive everything that you desire. You know, you have your work, but you'll also have the time where you are working towards something that you truly desire to do and want to do. And some of you just even have the option of cutting out like work and just going to school and going after what it is that you want. So just depending on where you are and what your situation is, apply it how it fits. But if it's that you do need to keep your 9 to 5, then there's opportunities for you to make adjustments so that you can fit in the work that you love. Okay, so let's see what else. What other accomplishments? What else is coming? Okay, all right. So yeah, there's definitely an opportunity coming through to you, and it may be as a result of you accomplishing this learning here, or it could be the actual learning that's coming to you that's bringing additional opportunities as well. But this is one that does need to be nurtured. So whatever this is coming through, it does need to be nurtured. It does need your support. It does need you to be present and engaged and passionate. Okay, so it does need your effort. So you definitely want to make sure that this is all what you want and what you desire. Okay, but you will absolutely be successful. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, yeah, so I feel like for some of you, you don't want to give up other things to achieve. It's like making short-term changes for your long-term goals. Okay, so some of you may be a little hesitant to do that, but for your highest good, you're being guided to do that and to pay attention to that and to run things through your heart space. So what feels good to you to cut out, what feels good to you to adjust, to change, so that you can achieve your goals. So it's about putting your heart and your head together to figure out how to reorganize, restructure to be successful. And you can absolutely do that. And if you desire that, you will do it, and you will achieve what you want to achieve as it relates to that, because we're still in accomplishments and the good things that are coming. So I like that. So can you give me 1 or 2 more cards, please? Thank you. We have 1. And then 1 more card, please. Yes, so you are being guided to focus on what you feel passionate about and make what you feel passionate about work. There's a way to do it. There's a way that you can have all that you want and desire. And you're also being guided toward risk, calculated risk. Okay, I'm not saying just do anything crazy. Definitely, this would be calculated risks that we're talking about here. Things that you've really considered. You've spent the time researching. You know a great deal about it and what can happen if it doesn't work out, and what all you need to do, what might come up as issues. Like, yeah, you've really worked it out and you've done the research and the work, and you decide, yes, I do want to do this. So that type of risk, and you're deciding like the reward is much, much, much greater than not doing it. That is the risk that you're protected with and that you should take. So again, that's going to be based on your feelings and the work that you've done to ensure that it's right for you. Okay? So you may want to also call in your inner child. and allow yourself the time to play and be creative and be spontaneous and just enjoy life. Because there's a lot of things that you have going on and you want to work toward and you want to do. But we also have just the blessing of just that childlike energy coming through and saying like, hey, you know, this is all wonderful. We know what you want to do. We support you. But you also want to incorporate some fun and relaxation and the ability to replenish your cup so that you stay focused, you stay motivated to work on your goals. Okay? So definitely allow yourself that time to play as well and enjoy yourself. Okay, so let's move on to some challenges that may come up. And we're going to get 3 cards here as well. Look at those planetary influences as it relates to challenges. So let's see, what do we have? Oh, okay, we'll take it. All right, so we have trine with harmony and flow, with intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. And then we also have the moon here. So I feel like just that ease between your emotions at this time is going to be a little bit of a challenge for you, but you're seeing it here, so you know that it is coming in advance, or you may already be experiencing it and it resonates. But yeah, you're being guided to really connect with your intuition and trust the decisions that you're making here, because we're talking about starting new endeavors and taking risks. So this is solely about you and what you're feeling and your intuition, guidance, your connection with source, and receiving those downloads and messages. So it's like, what is best for you? Only you know what is best for you. And you're being guided to connect with your higher self and source if you don't immediately already know that. But I feel like you kind of do, but it's okay. All right, so let's see what other challenges we have for Capricorn. What other challenges, please? Thank you. What else? Thank you. Let's see what else we have. Thank you. And thank you. And anything else? Okay. All right. So first, okay, so we see Justice and Hierophant. Okay, so I feel like as you're doing this, balancing things out is going to be a little bit of a challenge for you, but I feel like this is likely just temporary, because anytime you do start a new project, a new endeavor, a new job, there are going to be like those moments where you do need to maybe take a step back and say, wait a minute, what am I doing here? Let me prioritize this. Let me, just get my bearings about what's going on here, so I can restructure and reorganize it, so I can get this in a better place where it's more manageable. So definitely recognize the need for that as it comes up, so you can address it immediately. Okay, yeah. So it's lessons. You know how to do this. You know what to do. You know how to do this. You've went to school before, if not in this lifetime, in another lifetime. But even thinking about your primary school years and your high school years, it's like, what did you do to be successful? How did you get through that? How did you manage your time? So maybe there's things that you can take from that, from your past, and apply that to this new experience. And you can apply that to jobs or relationships. However you're applying this reading, it's like there's history that you can draw from to give you some ideas. Okay? All right. So we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And so I feel like, there is a need for you to look at your budget here. Okay? So there's definitely a need and an opportunity for you to be more fiscally responsible. Okay, because if you are going to school, in many places you do need to pay for it. So there's opportunities to maybe cut back in certain areas, or to look at your budget and say, okay, I'm going to need to be paying out this amount a month, or, you know, I'm going to have this student loan that's going to cost this amount. So I need to start considering budgeting and, you know, how I'm going to save money and pay that off or pay that every month. So yeah, there's definitely this need to look at your expenses and look at the money that you're giving out. And there may also be, and when I say giving out, I was meaning more bills and things, but I saw the vision of you also helping and supporting others as well. So you may need to take a look at that, and you may need to adjust that a little bit and set some healthy boundaries so that you are able to keep your financial resources in a good place as you're going through this evolution, this learning process, this change. Okay, so it's also going to be important for you to connect with your higher self and ask for assistance and guidance during this process. So don't stop strengthening your connection with your higher self and source. I see that may also come up here because you may just feel overwhelmed at times and tired at times and more emotional than usual. But it's really about staying connected with source and staying connected with your intuition during this process. Okay, so let's see, where are we at with time? Okay, let's look at any other challenges really quickly here before we get some oracles. What other challenges? Anything else? Thank you. And I'm just gonna, okay, all right. Okay, so, wow, okay. All right, so I feel like you may also question yourself at times, like, is this truly what I desire and what I want? Okay. Yes, only you know that. Only you know that. And for some of you, for many of you, the answer is going to be yes. This is still what I want. This is still what I desire. This is aligned with my life purpose and who I am. And others of you may decide something differently. But you may come to that point where you do need to figure out, because like shit's happening, life is life, and you may be faced with that, okay, is this right for me right at this moment in time? And then allow yourself that time to reflect and to come to the most well thought out solution that you possibly can come to, where you've run it through your heart space, you've run it through your chakras, you've ensured that you're balanced chakras, your chakras are balanced, and you've run it through them. You're grounded with earth, you're grounded in your connection, and you're making decisions from a sound place. So that's what I would say. So just don't make hasty decisions is what I'm trying to say after explaining all of that. That's all I'm trying to say is, like, just be sure, like, don't give up too soon. Okay, so if this is something you desire, figure out ways to make it work. Like I said, there's soul family that can come in and support and assist. So you have options, and it's about allowing yourself to be open to receive those downloads, on that guidance on what to do. Okay? Implement those self-care practices, your meditation, your coloring, your journaling, your getting out into nature, getting those moments of relaxation where you are able to connect and receive downloads and messages. Okay? So it may spark some creative ideas for managing your time and managing this process. Okay? But you need to make sure that this is something that you're passionate about and something that you truly desire and want to do. And if it is, go for it. If it's not, find what makes you happy. Find something else and do something else. Do what makes you happy. Okay? So let's see here. Let's get some messages. Okay. This is a lot, but we'll take it. All right, so we have spiritual work. Find your true spiritual purpose. I love it. it's so aligned with our messages of connecting with Source, because we see that some of you may experience a little bit of trouble there. So this is your reconfirmation of that is most important. Okay. We have passion. Again, I love that. It's about being and doing what you feel passionate about. And if you don't, maybe it's not for you. Maybe there's something else that you feel guided and called to do. Seek out supportive people. We have that soul family again with that confirmation. So definitely be on the lookout for those like-minded individuals that can offer you support and unconditional love. All right, so we have reinvent yourself and evolve with that spiritual work, and that's that reconfirmation of staying connected with Source and continuing to work on your spiritual path and growth as well during this process. So we have emerging. We have you emerging into the person that you want to be and achieving all that you desire. So we have heal and restore past relationships. So there's also an opportunity here, because we do see some people showing you who they are and you needing to take a break from them. So there could also be this opportunity, but justice will be served. So everybody's going to get exactly what it is that they need to learn, the lessons they need to learn and they designed for themselves to learn, so that they can move forward. So rest assured, you don't need to enact or exact karma or revenge. You don't need to do that. You just need to let the universe. Okay? So we have honor yourself. Yeah, stay focused on your goals and stay focused on what's important to you. Trust who you are and who you came here to be. So what other messages do we have? Let's take these. So we have unconditional love. I love that. So really work on practicing that if you don't feel like you're there yet. Just unconditional love for all that is, all that you are, everything. And we have burgundy with awaken your passion. Yeah, we talked at length about doing what you feel passionate about and allowing your passions to keep you motivated, to keep you grounded, and to keep you focused on accomplishing your goals. So we have what you create. You create your own reality. What you want wants you to. What do you want to experience? Self-explanatory, and I'm always preaching about you co-creating your reality with Source. So this is also your confirmation of that. So this is about really transitioning and transforming yourself into who you want to be, and allowing yourself the opportunity to learn and to grow and to have those experiences that you need to have to accomplish your goals. And we have awaken. Yes, time to wake up, time to get started. I love that. So what other messages do we have? All right, so we have violet fire with transmutation, detoxification, psychic vision, and constant distraction. Okay, so this is really, I'm feeling like calling for you again to like get focused, get on your shit. What do you want to do? It's time to start making moves, start making magic, allowing that magic to happen. And that really starts with your intention and your desires and you being clear with the universe about what it is that you want. We have regeneration with black tourmaline. So you can definitely, if you have this, meditate with it, keep it close to you, near you. I'm not sure, they do make jewelry with this. So if you can wear it, that may also be helpful. Also, if you don't have this, you can call in its energy through your meditation and prayers. Okay? All right. But this is also talking about transformation and change. So we're seeing that here, excuse me, again, as a major theme. So we have deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. I love that because your love, connecting with source, finding your passions, allowing change and growth and renewal. Have growth here. I mean, yeah, that is what this is about. All right, so we have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So we have a couple questions here, and you may want to use these questions as journal prompts if you're not quite sure, not quite ready. Use these as journal prompts and allow yourself to connect with those emotions and those feelings of what it's like to achieve your goals and accomplish the outcomes. So we have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Okay, I like that because this is calling in that inner child work, and you just reminding and confirming with your inner child that, like, yeah, I got you. I'm protecting you. It's safe to be yourself. It's safe to play. It's safe to be creative. It's safe to enjoy life and celebrate. So allow yourself those moments. And even also, in addition to that, as you are going through this process, as you are learning, make time to enjoy yourself. Make time for celebration and fun as well, the best you can. And then we have lifting the veil with questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. And that is the perfect way to end this reading for you, Capricorn. So those are the messages I have for you. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.